There is nothing worse than seeing your father being accused of being violent when he is not, and that is that his daughter, Lily-Rose Depp, has had to see how the world turns against Johnny, her beloved father, by listening and reading all the accusations his ex-wife Amber Heard has made against him. In 2009, Depp met Heard on the set of The Rum Diary. In a court filing, Heard wrote that she and Depp began dating around the end of 2011 or the start of 2012. It was also in 2012 that Depp and longtime partner Paradis publicly announced a separation after 14 years of dating. Heard split up with partner Tasia Von Rhee at the same time. After several years of dating, Depp and Heard married in a very private ceremony in their home in LA, with people reporting photos. But not too later, on May 23, 2016, Heard filed for divorce from Depp and also obtained a temporary restraining order against the Oscar-nominated actor. She alleged that Depp had physically abused her during the relationship and said it was usually while under the influence of drugs or alcohol. She alleged that at the time of filing for divorce, an incident had already taken place in which Depp threw his phone at her, leaving her with a bruised face. However, a police spokesman told People that an investigation into the domestic incident radio call found that no crime had taken place. Depp denied these accusations and, through his representative, said Heard was attempting to secure premature financial resolution by alleging abuse. Heard testified under oath at a deposition, but a settlement was eventually reached after she withdrew her request for a domestic violence restraining order. Heard wrote an op-ed for the Washington Post in which she spoke about the treatment of women in domestic abuse cases. The suit said that Heard is not a victim of domestic abuse, she's a perpetrator, and denied that Depp ever abused her. Instead, the suit said that Heard's allegations were part of an elaborate hoax to generate positive publicity for the actress. Depp's lawyer said the op-ed depended on the central premise that Ms. Heard was a domestic abuse victim and that Mr. Depp perpetrated domestic violence against her. Johnny Depp's daughter, Lily-Rose Depp, is defending her father in the wake of abuse allegations. Since Amber Heard was granted a restraining order against Johnny Depp, Lily-Rose posted a screen grab Sunday of a news story that said there was no evidence of any crime and the person reporting the crime, Heard, did not insist on a report. "My dad is the sweetest, most loving person I know," Lily-Rose Depp wrote on Instagram over the weekend. "He's been nothing but a wonderful father to my little brother and I, and everyone who knows him would say the same." This post included a picture of Lily-Rose Depp as a toddler being held up by her famous father. While some fans slammed the throwback pic, many more were supportive of both Johnny and Lily-Rose, with comments like, "I love you and your father," sending more support than you can imagine. And, "We believe in justice. Your father deserves all the support and love." The father-daughter duo have always been supportive of each other. In fact, Johnny gushed to ET at the Los Angeles premiere of Alice Through the Looking Glass about how proud he was of Lily-Rose's new Chanel modeling campaign. "I'm incredibly proud," the proud papa shared. "I didn't expect all this soon. She's handling it beautifully. She has a good head on her shoulders," he added. "She's very flattered, and she's doing a great job." Lily-Rose Depp does not directly address the allegations in her Instagram posts, but she did share a screen grab of a People magazine article that notes that a Los Angeles police investigation of a May 21 incident found no evidence of domestic assault. Lily-Rose Depp is the actor's 17-year-old daughter with French singer Vanessa Paradis. She's an actress and model and can be seen in the upcoming French drama Planetarium opposite Natalie Portman. According to TMZ, Lily-Rose's mother and Johnny's former partner, Vanessa Paradis, also showed her support for Johnny in a letter. "Johnny Depp is a sensitive, loving, and loved person, and I believe in all my heart that these recent allegations being made are outrageous," says the handwritten letter posted by the site. "In all the years I've known Johnny, he has never been physically abusive with me." Johnny Depp has strenuously denied all the claims that he was violent towards Heard, and in a statement published shortly after the ruling, his lawyer said, "This decision is as perverse as it is bewildering. Most troubling is the judge's reliance on the testimony of Amber Heard and corresponding disregard of the mountain of counter-evidence from police officers, medical practitioners, her own former assistant, other unchallenged witnesses, and an array of documentary evidence, which completely undermined the allegations point by point. All of this was overlooked. The judgment is so flawed that it would be ridiculous for Mr. Depp not to appeal the decision. Depp has also launched a $50 million case against her in the US over a column she penned for the Washington Post about her experience as a victim of domestic violence. While Depp is not named in her piece, his legal team insists that it is strongly inferred that the article is about him. 4 days later, in November 2020, Depp announced that he had been asked to resign from his role as Grindelwald in Fantastic Beasts 3. Depp will no longer portray the controversial dark wizard, Grindelwald, in the upcoming Fantastic Beasts film. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard have been battling in court over the validity of her accusations of domestic violence, but he just received support from an unlikely source, a friend of Amber's. According to legal documents obtained by The Blast, a woman named Laura Devanere has filed a declaration in the ongoing defamation case in Fairfax County, Virginia. In the docs, Devanere says she worked for Johnny Depp and Amber Heard as her interior decorator in downtown LA in the Eastern Columbia building from July 2014 to sometime in 2016. It is an interesting ally in this case for Johnny Depp, as she is the first person in the case to identify as a friend of Heard's but give testimony in support of Depp. Following the domestic violence incident that took place on May 21, 2016, between Heard and Depp, Devanere claimed, "I was with Amber and interacted with her frequently on the several days immediately following her abuse allegation, including at least on May 23, May 24, May 25. On those days, I worked with Amber, retrieved packages for her, rode elevators with her, and saw her up close and in person. On none of those days immediately following the abuse claims did I observe any signs of physical abuse or injury, including redness, swelling, cuts, bruising, or damage of any kind. I never saw Amber injured in any way, although I am now aware that she has had many different abuse claims." In March 2021, Depp was once again denied permission to appeal against the High Court ruling by the Court of Appeals in London. Depp and his lawyer submitted an application to the Court of Appeals in London, the second highest court in the land, to obtain permission to contest the High Court ruling that he assaulted his ex-wife Amber Heard. However, the Court of Appeal judges denied Depp's application, saying the original hearing was full and fair and that the trial judge gave thorough reasons for his conclusions, which have not been shown even arguably to be vitiated by any error of approach or mistake of law. Whether the family defends Johnny or the evidence shows that Amber has been lying, this seems like it could probably turn out to be positive for the Pirates of the Caribbean actor. But we want to know what your opinion is and if you really believe this case. Has it been too much, or really Amber was physically assaulted by the actor? Will Johnny turn out to be showy and blameless in the end? Or will this take an unexpected turn and Lily-Rose Depp's father could end up in jail? In the end, a daughter will always defend her father, and especially if he has always been as loving as she says. Leave us your comments below, and if you like this video, do not hesitate to follow us for more content like this.
Perfect.